What's up, y'all? It's AD. I'm the owner of Stargaze. This is my brand. What I'm wearing right now, this is my brand. For y'all that don't know about Stargaze or y'all don't know who I am, like I said, my name is AD and I'm the owner of Stargaze. And today I'll be explaining to y'all how I managed to scale my brand to 5 figures over 5 figures. At the age of, I'm 18 now, but when I did it, I was 17. So, give or take, you can say I was 17 or 18. But either way, I'm at a young age and I figured out a way to scale my brand to that amount of money. And I'm basically gonna tell y'all the steps that I took to do that. So let's get into it. Step one, to scale your brand, first you gotta start off by obviously making a name, make a logo, but this is not just any logo. Make a logo that, like, when they see this, they know it's this. When you see that swoosh, you know it's Nike. When you see that horse, you know it's Mustang. When you see what else? When you see an Apple, iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you see that, you know it's this. When you see this, you know it's that. So you make that name, the logo, and when you make that name, please, I beg you, I beg you, please don't put motion in yourself. Please, I beg you to. Please do not put motion in yourself, because motion is a trend. Like any trend, things die down. Now you might say clothes brand is a trend. Yes, it is a trend, but people will never stop wearing clothes. So it would always be a space for clothes to. So don't even worry about that. When people say that, just don't even pay no mind. But with motion, it's just a word that somebody off of TikTok made up, or maybe a rapper. It has no actual substance. It has no actual stick in the community. It's just popping right now. People think, hey, motion this, motion that. And I've seen a ton of brands with something that says motion in it. Now, their name might not be motion, but they have a piece that has motion in it. Okay, you can. I can see somebody doing that and it doing big, because I actually seen a brand that has like just motion, no emotion, or something like that, and they still blowing up, they still popping. So I can't even say motion is not a trend that is worth following, but having your clothing brand name as something with motion in it, that's not sustainable, that's not marketable, it's not long-term. You gotta think long-term about this stuff, so make sure you have a name that sticks with something. Next thing that you must have, you must go get a domain. So once you figure out that name, my domain is stargazed.fashion. Now, I wanted to be different. I didn't want to have that .com, because I feel like .com's like, it's anybody can get a .com, and .com might not always be a trustworthy site. When somebody sees .com, somebody might see like freaking like I don't know, but .com is not like .com could be a scam. You know what I'm saying? People could, especially when you're a brand that nobody knows of yet, right? So nobody knows if you're real or not. So .com only makes it worse. .com only makes it worse. So I did .fashion, because that's like, you know what I'm saying? That sounds like it's really real. You know what I'm saying? Somebody would actually want to be okay with buying off of that. You know what I'm saying? And I still have struggles here and there, but that's with every brand. Now, once you get that domain, you figure out what your name is. Mine is stargazed.fashion, right? So whatever your name is, if it's gonna be .com, I recommend, if you don't want to use .fashion, .us, .us, and there's another one I forgot off the top of my head. But I mean, if you can find a .com, because sometimes domains are not cheap. Sometimes you might find a domain for like $10. Sometimes the .com might be $5,000, because somebody might have that, and you gotta buy it off of them. So that's another thing with finding domains. You might have to buy some. It might cost a lot. Whatever. That could be a factor into that. Now, the next thing after you get your domain, After you get your name, your logo, your domain, you want to go over to Shopify. You want to go over to Shopify and start setting up your website for your brand. Now, with websites, they could vary, but I would say starting off, make sure your website is plain, it's straight to the point. They know what they're getting. As soon as they get into that website, whatever they came to get, they see it and it's accessible, and they click on it and they buy it. As simple as that. Do not have a loading page on your clothing brand. I can't stress enough. It's clean. Don't get me wrong. It's clean. But bro, keep it real. If I'm going on Nike to go buy some Air Force Ones, right? I do not care for Nike's loading page. The animation. Oh, somebody throwing the football, boom, into the website. They catch the ball into the website, boom, it goes into the website. Which that would be hard. Don't get me wrong, that does sound hard, but nobody cares about that, bro. Like, they just want to buy it. You know what I'm saying? There might be a select few, but bro, keep it simple, short and simple, so people can have that. Get the website and all of that. You want to go to TikTok. You want to go to TikTok and start marketing your brand. You want to post 3 videos a day. 3 videos a day, because nobody knows you. You got to gain a following. So 3 videos a day, no more, no less. You don't want to post too much because it doesn't give the algorithm time to push out the videos. You don't want to do too less because it doesn't give the algorithm enough to push. You know what I'm saying? So don't do too little, don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? You want to find that balance, and I think 3 videos is enough. If you can't do 3 videos, you feel like that's exhausting, it's probably not for you. You should go find another space because you're not putting in the work, you're not putting in the time, you're not putting in the effort. That being said, now keep in mind, these are all the things I've done to get up to this point that I'm at right now with my brand. So once you do that, you find, you do TikTok, you gotta have an IG page. You have your IG page, put your logo as the profile picture, of course. And you want to start posting. You want to get away from posting mock-ups. If all you have is a mock-up, you don't have the physical piece. On TikTok, it's okay to post a mock-up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's TikTok, it's short form videos. But as an IG post, you want to stay away from having a mock-up as an IG post. You want to have the physical product. You want to have a good background, an aesthetic background, because people move off aesthetic stuff. Aesthetically pleasing. It's got to be aesthetically pleasing, right? It's got to be that, because once they see your piece, like, oh yeah, I messed with this piece. But then the background is even more fire, and then you're like, oh yeah, I gotta get this piece now because just the background, it's just hard. Like, the whole piece is just hard, pause. But like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I struggled to do that. My first ever piece I posted was on my porch. And I'll probably put a picture on there. Like, it's bad. So, and you know what I'm saying? It's all a learning process, but this is why you're here. You know what I'm saying? Learn to what not to do. You know what I'm saying? I done mess up, so you can, once you get to that point, you avoid the mess up and you're quicker to the success. You know what I'm saying? But you can't grow without having a mess up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take 3 steps back to go 1 step forward. It was what it is. Now, after you get your IG, you want to post IG Reels. I don't really post IG Reels that much, but you do want to take advantage of everything you can, because especially you just starting off. Now, you want to get social. The next thing is you want to have social proof in your brand to show, like, okay, yeah, this is a real brand, right? This is a real brand. I got proof. I got models. Taking flicks of my brand to show this is a real brand. You want to make it as easy as possible for the potential customer to click that buy and spend their money, because people don't like spending their money. Let's be real. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? So if you make it hard for them to even be okay with spending their money, they're not gonna spend their money with you. You know what I'm saying? They're not. And I had to learn that. I didn't have no social proof starting out. Because it's hard to have social proof starting out. You might not have the money. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the money. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have social proof though. You gotta find a way to get them samples and put it on models, post it on IG, post it on TikTok, blase, things like that, and market like crazy. Do, and this is key. This is game right here. I'm not gonna lie, this is game, and this is gonna be the last thing you need, and you can start moving your clothing brand. If you do all of these steps, your clothing brand will be moving. Now, let's get on ads first. If you want the IG ads that I run, tap in with my IG. It'll probably be on this video, but if not, it's stargazedstudios on IG. Tap in. It's not free. It's $25, but I promise you, if you don't make the $25 within your first drop, I'll refund you, bro. It's not even that serious. Like, it's the IG ad setting that I use will make you that money back times 1,000. Like, it's so simple. Now, once you do that, you got your IG ads. Now, coming to the LLC part. You want to get, before you get an LLC, you want to get an EIN number. Basically, what an EIN number does, it shows the bank that you have this set amount of money, right, for credit. And what all the trade line does, it shows the bank that you got strength for your LLC on your card, and it'll just help you out with credit. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother video I can get into, but these are things you gotta know. It's little things that you do in this clothing brand stuff. It's not just about putting puff print on the hoodie and selling it. It's not that easy. Basically what the EIN number does, or not the EIN number, the trade line number does, you get the trade line, you get the trade line, say you get the trade line for 70K, right? That 70K trade line card might cost like $500, right? Cost $500. You go to get your LLC. They see this card, oh, this card has 70,000 on it. It really doesn't. But it has 70,000 on it. All you're using is somebody else's credit, really. That's all you're doing with a trade line. You don't really have that money, but it shows that you have that money. So if you want to get a loan out or something like that, you can. It's more accessible. It shows that you got this much credit. You're good. You know what I'm saying? So you do that before you get the trade line, before you get the LLC. That's very important that you do it in those steps. But I'm not gonna get too much in that because that's a long topic. If y'all want me to break that down, that's a long topic to get into. But after you do that, you're good. Now you got everything you need to do. You got everything right. You got everything. You got everything. Now, you use those steps, you're not gonna fail. You're not gonna fail. You got your logo, you got all that. You posting 3 times a day on TikTok. You got your LLC with your trade line number, with your EIN number. You got your IG, you post an IG reel. You got your social proof. You got your samples putting out. You got people wearing your brand. You don't even gotta sell it to them. Just, hey bro, hey, can you wear my hoodie real quick? Post it on the ground. Boom, take videos of it. You know what I'm saying? Pay them a little fee, like $10 to wear your stuff, or they might do it for free if they your boy, if they your homeboy, homegirl, whatever. You cannot miss. I just gave y'all the 10K play. I just gave y'all the 100K play. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna be quick. It's not gonna be quick. It's not a quick money scheme. This is not a quick money scheme. But you cannot miss. If you do everything I just said, you will have no problem. Because me, if I knew everything I knew now, when I started, it wouldn't be 5 figures. It would definitely be 6 figures right now. You know what I'm saying? And we there. We gonna get there for sure. But You know what I'm saying? It's all a process, and you gotta love the process. First of all, you gotta have a passion for it. If you don't have a passion for it, you're not gonna succeed. And this is not a quick money scheme, bro. So, like I said, if y'all do all of that, y'all will have no problem with gaining a following, gaining customers, gaining just social proof, anything. Use those steps right there, and you will succeed in this. It's been your boy AD, owner of Stargaze. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on the video. I will be dropping heck of game on this channel. Like from anything, y'all just let me know what y'all want to see, and make sure y'all tap in if y'all need the ideas. And it's been your boy AD, and I'm out. Peace.